Prep 1. The Prince and the Pauper. Chapter 4. Miles and Edward went to an inn where Miles had a room. Edward, who was very tired, lay down on the bed. It was not his, of course, but he was the king. "Bring me my meal," he told Miles. Miles laughed. "Yes, sir. Rest here and I will go down to the kitchen." A short time later, Miles returned with some food. "Your meal is ready, sir," he said to Edward, sitting down at the table. "Wait," said Edward. "I must sit down first." "You can sit down when I tell you." Miles stared at Edward in surprise. "All right," Edward sighed a few moments later. "You may sit." During the meal, Miles told Edward about his life. He was the eldest son of a rich family, but he had a fight with his younger brother, Arthur. "Miles left the country and went to France as a soldier. After I left, my brother took my home, Hendon Hall," he explained. "It will be difficult to get it back." "I am the king," Edward told him. "I will speak to your brother and make him give you back your home. And I will give you more land because you helped me." Miles thanked the boy, but Edward was not finished. "Give me your sword," he said, "and I will make you Sir Miles Hendon." Edward took the sword and Miles kneeled down before him. "You are now one of the king's men," Edward told him. Edward was so tired that he soon fell asleep. The next morning, Miles went to buy him some new clothes. But when he returned, Edward was gone. "Where's the boy?" Miles asked a servant who worked at the inn. "Another boy came here," the servant told him. "His name was Hugo. He told the boy to go to Southwark Bridge. He said a man called Miles Hendon is waiting there for him." "But I am Miles Hendon," he cried. "I must hurry." That same morning, Tom woke up in Westminster Palace. He was alone in an enormous bed in an enormous room. He missed his sisters, Bet and Nan. He missed his mother. And now he was the King of England. A servant came into the room. "Would you like to rise, Your Majesty?" Tom stared at the servant. "What do you mean? Do I want to get up?" Some of the words used in the palace were new to Tom. Yes," he replied. "Yes, I do." "Very good, Your Majesty," said the servant. "I will bring your clothes." When the servant returned, 2 more servants were with him. Tom did not understand why there were 3 servants to dress a king. At breakfast, one servant carried the food and then gave it to another servant, who gave it to a third servant to put on the table. There were 2 more servants who did nothing except stand behind Tom's chair. After breakfast, Tom had to listen to Lord Hertford and some important gentlemen talking about things he didn't understand. He also had to sign a lot of papers, writing Edward instead of Tom. That evening, there was another big meal at the palace, but Tom could not eat very much. He was still full. When he finally went to bed, he felt sad. "The palace is beautiful and so are my clothes, and there is plenty of food to eat. But I want to see my sisters and play with my friends. I want to go home."